But let's take a look at this next poll that blows the CNN host's mind.
Even if Republicans, or even if the public doesn't like what Donald Trump is doing, they ain't necessarily liking what Democrats are doing. And it ain't just a referendum on one party. You actually have to go out and beat that party. At this particular point, Democrats are not able to beat Republicans. They still
and again, this isn't as Donald Trump came into office. These are numbers from this month.
These are numbers from September of 2025. We still find that the Republicans leading on all three of these issues. And of course, this economy will be the key. If Democrats are going to win, they're going to have to likely win on the economy. At this particular point among independents, you see that 1-point lead for Republicans. And overall, at least according to the Washington Post, they hold a 7-point lead on the economy overall as well.
Now, if the only area Democrats can compete is on the economy, well, then they've certainly lost. People don't want to hear about economic policy from the Democrats after they ruined the economy and caused record high inflation that we hadn't seen in 5 decades. And people support the Republicans so much more on immigration and crime, it wouldn't even really matter if the Democrats came with something compelling for the economy. And if you want to know why they trust Republicans more on crime, here's a video from Seattle where a 46-year-old homeless man was released without going to jail for inappropriately touching 5-year-olds. Watch this.
Days after a 46-year-old man was arrested at this tent city in South Seattle, the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office confirms prosecutors didn't meet the state's 72-hour deadline to file formal charges, and the suspect was released from jail.
This is not something that will be on the back burner for Seattle police or for prosecutors. This is a very important investigation.
Police say a resident reported seeing the man trying to lure a 5-year-old girl into his tent. The police report states the child later described being inappropriately touched on 2 separate days by a man she identified as someone living here, along with the color of his tent. But days after the judge set the suspect's bail at $750,000 at the first court appearance, the suspect walked free.
When people see stuff like this, they immediately associate it with the Democrats, and they aren't willing to be lectured about compassionate social justice reform and why mass incarceration is a bad thing and why we just need more mental health professionals and why we have to show compassion and understanding to our unhoused neighbors. They think, oh my God, this party is allowing mentally deranged homeless people to touch our 5-year-old children.